Hello everybody, Eric from HWC Automotive with another episode of You Never Know going to be working on next. Saving cars 4 wheels at a time. So, we'll show you what we got in the shop today. What we got going on today? 1975 Mercedes 450 SEL. Came in with a no start condition. Spray a little ether in it, she fires right up. Upon some diagnostics, we learned that the 1975 solid state multi-port fuel injection system had failed. Was not firing the injectors whatsoever, wasn't getting any signal. So we've determined that the control module that runs all this is dead. Imagine that, 40-year-old German computer has quit working. So, I'm doing some research and cost effectiveness, and the customer's not too worried about originality. We are actually going to convert this thing to a carburetor, kind of like we did in the 944, which we will do a update on that one, because that one unfortunately didn't turn out the way we liked, but nothing we did wrong. It just turns out the engine had bad internals and we weren't aware of it till we fired it up. So that's what we're doing on this, is converting it to a carburetor. So we're going to walk over here and talk to Doug. Say hi, Doug.
Hi, Doug.
What do we got going on, Doug?
All right, I am working on an adapter I made to convert from fuel infections to a carburetor.
Okay.
And right now I'm threading the throttle shaft to take in pipe plugs, since there will no longer be a throttle shaft here, so it'll stop any vacuum leakage.
So basically you're taking the old throttle body, you took the throttle body apart, you have cut it, and what have you modified to accept, and we are going to use a quadrijet 4-barrel, so that way we get kind of the fuel economy and normal round, and he's got a little extra power with the bigger venturis of the 4-barrel. So what are we doing here?
So I took a Mr. Gasket carburetor adapter, spread bore to square bore, piece of aluminum plate, and the old throttle body, and pretty much just kind of welded them all together.
Yeah, so we made
Test fit. And right now I'm cleaning
the shavings out of it.
Shavings out where I have threaded it for the pipe plugs. There, perfect fit.
Look at that.
All right.
So yeah, we're just blocking off any kind of vacuum leaks.
This is what's going to go on. This is our intake right here. This will bolt right down here like this.
Looks good.
And we have our quadrijet here.
Which we're going to go through this carburetor, clean it up, rebuild it. Make sure it's nice and healthy.
It's going to sit right there like that. I will modify the linkage to work. We've already removed the injectors, so we've got these plugs put in here to replace the injectors to keep vacuum leaks out.
Yeah, because we're not going to tap it because they're part of the cylinder head, and we don't want metal shavings down in the engine or anything like that, so we're not going to really tap the holes for plugs, correct?
Correct. And it's probably going to run better. There's probably a little more airflow with this carburetor. A little more responsive, because fuel injection at this day and age had a very slow response.
Yeah, we're talking mid-70s computer technology here, so not the best. I mean, it was way ahead of its time. It worked well for what it was, but reliability wasn't there. And now this day and age, the cost effectiveness to repair the fuel injection system is just not cost effective.
It's not like you can go to your local parts store and buy a computer for this car right now anyways, or fuel injectors, or anything for that fact.
Yeah, doing some research to even get this computer rebuilt, we're talking about $1,000 to have someone personally go through it, change any resistors, any capacitors, anything that's gone wrong in it, but it's the main driver that fires the fuel injectors that has quit working in the computer. So customer says, I just want to drive the car. I don't care about the fuel injection. Never really liked that generation fuel injection. So can you change it to carburetor? And we were like, yes, we can. And here we are, changing it to carburetor. So we will do another video update on this one when we get it running. And we'll do an update on the 944. Like I said early in the video, unfortunately did not go as well as we thought, but that's internal engine problems on that one.
But it did run.
It ran well for 10 minutes.
Well, for 10 minutes.
Until unfortunately we had piston ring problems because the car has been sitting for so long in untemperature controlled storage. But that's a story for another video. So thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, follow us, because you never know what we'll be working on next. And we will talk to you later. Bye. ahead. And what's going on there?
That's the plenum for our newly redesigned intake. We got to looking at the fuel injection intake on this thing. It's like, yeah, there's no way carburetor's going to set up. Kind of re-engineered the intake a little bit.
Look at that. On a full barrel. It's a work of art, Doug. You should be proud of that. Seriously, that is a work of art.
Where do you get my bill?
Yeah.
Okay,
Looking good. All right.